So at first when I saw this thing online, I thought it looked great. The design, you know, how it looked and everything, it looked like it made sense. Still looks like it makes sense, kind of. But you mount it right here. This thing twists and puts pressure, or, you know, suction on the suction cup. I'm not going to take it off because it's really stuck on there and I don't want it to fall off. But so you slap it on. It's got a nice sticky suction cup. It's not your normal just plastic. It actually has like a sticky material. And then you spin that thing and it pulls up on the suction cup and makes it nice and sticky. However, you have this arm right here that you can adjust, and you can push it in and out somehow. I thought. I guess you just have to push really hard. So that's adjustable, which I thought was cool at first. I needed to have it all the way adjusted out. And then you have this hinge right here. There's nothing that keeps the hinge locked into place. So as your car drives through the road, down the road, it kind of bounces, which I wish they'd just put some kind of friction lock on here to keep that from moving. And then right below that, you have another support arm, which I guess was a good idea. This one does lock into place, but I mean, there's a lot of play in all this, so it does still, it's not very rigid. Then you've got your, your standard phone mount right here, which is okay. These things fold out so you can, put a phone vertically, and these will hold on to it, and then this clamps down on your phone, and then there's a little button on the back to release the tension on these things. Pretty standard. Now, what I really have a problem with here, though, is, let's see, this part right here. This is another friction type lock on the ball for this. So you can move this around, but if you can see, there's these little notches that I guess are supposed to assist you in finding the complete vertical and horizontal axes, whatever that word is. And I really hate that, because when I'm trying to adjust, as you can see, this mount isn't perfectly perpendicular to my dashboard. It's at an angle, which is what I thought what would be one of the good features of the mount. You can stick it wherever, angle it in, adjust the head, and you're good to go. But because this ball mount has these notches that try and force you to only adjust in complete vertical or horizontal directions, now I can't get it quite right. It always ends up being kind of like cocked in one direction because it wants to be perpendicular to this thing. So that's kind of a bummer. But anyway, you pull this up, you can move it around, and then you lock it in place. However, when your phone's in there, you saw how that just kind of popped up. It's still got some play in it. So I don't know if this one's defective. I think they're probably all like that, but that just adds to the mushiness and bounciness of the mount altogether. So I wanted to like it. It works in this car, so my money isn't completely wasted, but it's not the best. I wish this thing locked into place. I wish this could rotate somehow without having to completely remove the suction cup. I wish these stupid notches weren't there. I might actually take my Dremel and grind them out, see if that helps. But just some more overall stability would make this a lot better. There's one other thing. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. It's okay. It's kind of like you can't do any one-handed, mounting and removal. I guess it works. It's kind of bulky for what it is, but I feel like they could have done a little better, and it would have made this from something that was average or slightly below average to something that was great. So before you buy it, look at your dashboard. Make sure you have a spot that's flat like this to mount it. I don't know, maybe you can get one of those sticky things that has the flat plastic disc. That might work for you. I don't like sticking anything to my dashboard, but the disc is pretty big, bigger than what I've seen on other mounts. So where I had planned on putting it in my truck, it didn't fit, which was frustrating. I don't know why that thing is so massive, but well, there you go. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Comment below.